No one talks about how the dirt you crawl on as a baby becomes the walls of your prison when you are a man. No one talks about the lottery of the womb. We live in a world where your passport is a prayer that never gets answered, where the air you breathe is heavy with the smell of smoke and stolen dreams, where the map is not a guide, the map is a cage. If you are born here, you are born in the dark. You spend your whole life trying to find the light switch. But the wires were cut before your grandfather was born. They call this a developing place. But what are we developing? We are developing new ways to hide the hunger. We are developing thicker skin so the sun doesn't burn as much. We are developing a silence that is louder than any shout. I see my people. I see the man standing on the corner for 10 hours. He's waiting for a job that does not exist. He's waiting for a truck that will never come. He's waiting for a miracle that is stuck at the border. You might look at him and say he is lazy. You might say he should just try harder, but you do not understand his logic. In this place, we stay still because moving costs money we do not have. We stay silent because a scream takes energy that we need for tomorrow's walk. We don't plan for 5 years from now. We plan for 5 minutes from now. We take the small win, the one piece of bread, the one bucket of water, because we know that later is a lie told by people who have never been hungry. Sometimes I don't know if it's patience or if it's paralysis. Are we waiting for the world to change? Or have we just forgotten how to move? Is it brave to stay and fight the dust? Or is it just a slow way to die? Sometimes I don't know if it's hope or if it's delusion. We tell our kids they can be anything, but we know the truth. We know the ceiling is made of lead. We know the floor is made of quicksand. And being poor in a poor country is a special kind of hell. It's like being at the bottom of a well, and the people at the top are throwing down salt instead of ropes. I want to speak to you now. The ones with the clean shoes, the ones who live where the water always runs, the ones who look at our home and see a sad story on a screen. You hold the power. You hold the keys to the gates we die trying to climb. You talk about human rights in your big rooms. You talk about equality while you sip coffee that costs more than our daily wage. But you don't see us as humans. You see us as a problem to be managed. You see us as a risk to be avoided. You see our borders as walls to keep the curse away from your blessing. Do you know what it feels like to be an unfortunate thing? To be a statistic that people use to feel better about their own lives. At least I'm not them, you say, but them is me. Them is my mother who worked until her bones turned to glass. Them is my brother who is smarter than any king but will die in a ditch. You have the power to change the math. But you only change the labels. You call it aid. We call it crumbs. You call it investment. We call it theft. Stop looking at us with pity. Pity is just a way to look down without feeling guilty. We don't want your pity. We want the chance you were born with. We want the dirt to just be dirt, not a grave we are born into. This is my plea to you, the ones who sit in the high places. Stop lying to us. Stop telling us that the world is a level field. Stop telling us that if we just work harder, we can reach the top. There is no ladder here. There is only a hole. Be honest about the walls you built. Be honest about the luck you take for granted. Because we are tired of the fairy tales. We are tired of the promises that melt in the sun. Look at my face. Look at my hands. I am not a curse. I am a person who was born on the wrong side of a line. If you are going to help, help with both hands. If you are going to speak, speak the truth. But if you are just going to watch us struggle from your balcony, then please be quiet. Do not break a heart that is already in pieces. Do not tell a hungry man that his hunger is his own fault, because one day the walls will not be enough. One day the dirt will rise, and you will realize that the curse was never ours.